story train, 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 story train.
Hi, friends. Hello, friends. We are back for another wonderful African story. My name is Nonki, and my name is Cholo, and we will be your hosts for today. Yes, and today we're going to listen to another spectacular story. I love being on the story train, friends. Do you love listening to all our stories? Yes, friends, let us know in the comments where you are, who you are, and how you've enjoyed our storytelling platform so far. Yes, and we've got more exciting stories to come on iStimela Sendaba. I would like to sing you another song from our story train platform. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. Ha! Tereni kuchu, ya dibale kuchu, hai tsamaya kuchu, ya bina kuchu. Tereni kuchu, ya ditsoma kuchu, hai tsamaya kuchu, ya bina kuchu. Choo choo, kuchu kuchu, ha ha. Choo choo, kuchu kuchu, ha. Choo choo, kuchu kuchu, choo choo, kuchu. Friends, we are so excited for today because not only do we have a wonderful story for you here on iStimela Sendaba, we also have another one playing on the Play Africa page on Facebook. Please don't forget to go check it out after you see our story for today. Yes, friends, and our storytelling driver for today is Thembile Tshuma. You know him as Sniper.
Choo-choo! iStimela Sendaba. Hello, my friends. Hello, my good friends. I hope you are well today. I am doing so great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yes, my friends. Thank you so much. I can see that there's a lot of you that has joined us today. And I've seen that John is saying Jambo all the way from Kenya, and baby Ayana and Chieza and Sean and Zoe, they are also joining us all the way from Zimbabwe. Zante and Leo from the Centurion. Thank you so much, my beautiful friends. Are you ready to listen to the beautiful story that I will tell you today? Hello, Gertrude, how are you? I hope you are ready with baby Ayana. My friends, you know what? I am going to tell you a story that I actually wrote a couple of weeks ago. And this story, it's a beautiful story all about patience. Are you ready? I can see most of my friends are ready for sure. All right, my friends. So this is how I say once upon a time in Swahili. Hapo zamani za kale. Bano angene matino lwandle, bano abuya nezinyoke kaya. Bano angene matino lwandle, bano abuya nezinyoke kaya. mina ngizohamba ngisholobele ngiyele lapho wafela ubaba zangoma zonke ziyelwandle ziyowathatha amaphupho amasha yiyo yiye ngiyobona umama yiye ngiyobona umama. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess by the name Nokubonga. Nokubonga didn't have any friends at all. Nokubonga lived with her mom alone. You know what? Nokubonga's mother was the best cook ever. Yes, she could cook beautiful and amazing and tasty food for both of them. And you know what? Nokubonga thought that she might be also the best cook, just like her mother. And you know what? Sometimes she baked the sweetest cakes that Nokubonga loved so much. My friends, do you love cakes? Oh, yes, I love cakes too. So growing up, Nokubonga didn't have any friends. She only played with her mom. Actually, she didn't mind not having any friends. And you know what, my friends? Sometimes when her mother was busy cooking, she would just go into her bedroom and lock herself up, and she would play an instrument. That instrument was an African flute, and that flute, we call it umchingo or likodilo. This was the flute that Unokubonga played. And she would sit in her room and just played it like this. Did you enjoy it, my friends? Yes, Nokubonga played this instrument when she was alone because it reminded her of her late father. So, you know what, my friends? Days and years passed by, and it so happened that when Nokubonga was 8 years old, unfortunately, her mother also passed away. Oh, poor Nokubonga. You know, when she passed away, she didn't have anyone to play with. She didn't have anyone to cook for her. And you know what, my friends? I remember that they took her to her grandmother. Her grandmother, well, she wasn't the best like her mother. She wasn't as sweet as her mother. Her grandmother used to wake her up early in the morning before the sun rose and went like, when Nokubonga, wake up, awuvuke lapho man, wake up and go and look for firewood and go and look for water and bath and run to school. Hawu Nokubonga. Because her mother used to do everything for her. She would wake up early in the morning. Hawu Nokubonga. With the firewood on her head, back home, and with water, bathed and went to school. Remember, my friends, because she had just moved from one village to another. It meant that she had also moved from one school to another. How? Nokubonga thought, should I make friends here? Actually, everyone at school didn't like her either. And well, because Nokubonga used to play alone or used to play with her mom. We're like, no, I don't care. She really didn't care. So Nokubonga, after school, she would go, and when she was going back home, she would pass by the river, and there was a little log that was there. So Nokubonga would sit there. While sitting there, she would play her flute. While she was playing this beautiful melody, she heard a chicken. Buck, 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 buck. Bak, bak, bak. What was that? Nokubonga asked herself. Was a chicken. How? A chicken in the forest. How kanjani? How? Okay. I wonder. Bak, 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 bak. Bak, 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 bak. How? Where was that chicken coming from? But it was coming from a bush just behind her. Well, she went like, it's just a chicken, because she heard how it was quacking. How? Nokubonga realized that it was becoming so late, and she knew that her grandmother would shout at her. So Nokubonga quickly took her flute and her bag and rushed back home as fast as she could. When she got there, when Nokubonga, ubuyapi? Nokubonga, where are you coming from? Asked her grandmother. Koko, I was by the river there, and I was just playing my flute, and I didn't realize that time had gone like this. Aw, Koko went like, uyabona ke Nokubonga, what I am going to do today, you should learn a lesson. You are not going to eat today. Oh, Koko, Ganjani, why shouldn't I eat, Koko? Because you came home late. You were supposed to come and cook for yourself. Poor Nokubonga. Oh, Nkosi yami. She just walked and went into her room, locked herself up, and started to cry. Poor Nokubonga. When she was crying, she heard "Tok, tok, tok, tok" by the window. Wow, my friends, do you know what was there? It was a chicken. Oh, that chicken from the forest, but how? It was the first time that she saw this chicken. It had all the colors of the rainbow. Wow, such a beautiful chicken. And Nokubonga thought to herself. The chicken was staring at her. And Nokubonga was staring at the chicken. And the chicken stared at her and stared under Nokubonga's bed. Stared at Nokubonga under the bed. How? Nokubonga asked herself, why is this chicken staring under my bed? The moment she looked under her bed, how? Nkosi yami, it was her favorite food. Dombolo, dumpling, and ezanga phakathi. How? It was so nice and it smelled so nice. How Nokubonga looked at the chicken and went like, where did this food come from? How the chicken went like, "Buk, buk, 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 buk." How Nokubonga took her food and started to eat, checking her grandmother if she was coming, and started to eat and enjoying that beautiful food. How Nokubonga, when she was full, how Nokubonga started to play her flute. But she knew that she wasn't going to play the whole night. So the chicken realized that Nokubonga was in deep sorrow. So the chicken started to sing for her. Tula tu, tula mtwana, tula sana. Tuluma muzobuya ekuseni. Tula tu, tula mtwana, tula sana. Tuluma muzobuya ekuseni. Ingabintandane ekhalelu mama. Tula tu, tula mtwana, tula sana. Oh, by that time, Nokubonga was deep in her sleep and heard this beautiful voice that was making her go to sleep. Early in the morning, Nokubonga woke up before her grandmother even woke up as well. You know what, my friends? She ran and gathered firewood and water and bathed herself fast and went to school. She was expecting for a great day because she was full the whole night and she wanted to see the chicken one more time after school. And so, at school, it was the longest day of her school days. Because Nokubonga wanted to go and see that beautiful, colorful chicken. Onobonga after school. Good, good, good. Now Onobonga by the log, by the river, and she listened to the flowing river, and these other birds and other animals also singing, and she joined in. Now, the chicken had stopped barking. What is going on? Oh, and then she realized the chicken wanted Nokubonga to run back home because it was getting late. So Nokubonga packed her stuff and ran as fast as she could back home. When she got there was no one in the house. She knocked and knocked and knocked. Tried to open, it was locked. Her grandmother wasn't there. So Nokubonga didn't mind. She just sat by the door and started playing her flute. But as she was playing the flute, she realized that the clouds, rain clouds, were starting to gather, and it was becoming windier and windier, and the rain was approaching. Unokubonga thought and thought. So it will be cold very soon. So Unokubonga rushed by a little hut that her grandmother used to store food. It was locked as well. How Unokubonga thought and thought. While she was just sitting there, the rain started. It started and it started. And it rained so hard. And when it was hard with some thunderstorm, how Unokubonga was scared and she was cold and she had that chicken. Where is it? She had the chicken packing inside the hut. So how Unokubonga went around the hut. How? The door was open. While she peeped through, she saw that there was fire and there was food by the side there. How? And the chicken was just standing by the window there. How Unokubonga got in the end. It was a bit warmer inside. You know how it becomes so warm when there is fire? How, my friends, Bangani Bam, Unokubonga was so warm. How kahle, and she took her favorite food. You know this time what it was? It was all the sweet things that her mother used to bake for her. And she ate and ate and ate and looked for a comfortable corner. How Unokubonga, she slept while the chicken started to sing for her and went into a deep sleep. How? Early in the morning, she woke up and went like, oh, Ugogo, if she finds me in here, she is going to kill me. So she went out quickly and locked the hut and went to fetch water and went to fetch firewood. She bathed as early as she could and went to school. After school, she went back to the river, played her flute, Likodilo. Remember the name of the flute? Ki Likodilo. Yes. So she played her Likodilo. After that, she went back home. When she got home, our Gogo was there. Oh, mtanam, my granddaughter. So, you know what? I have good news for you. Tomorrow you are not going to school. Oh, Gogo, why, Gogo? You are not going to school because you are going to remain here. How? Kanjani, Gogo? Yes, tomorrow is a special day for all the small kids in this village. And remember, you don't come from this village. You come from another village. You are not going to go to the king's palace because the king's palace has a special present for all the kids from this village. How poor Nobonga. She wished to go and see what was going to happen at the king's palace. But Ukoko told her to wash all the clothes, to clean the house, to go and fetch water, to go and fetch firewood, to to water the garden and the flowers and to do all the house chores that she was supposed to do for the whole day. Bangani bam, my friends, how uNokubonga thought and went to sleep after eating. Early in the morning, ugogo was out to go to the king's palace. How maugogo hambile, Nokubonga started to do all her house chores. She cleaned the whole house. She washed all the clothes. She went to fetch firewood. She went to fetch water, and she did everything that her grandmother said she was supposed to do. And she went into her room and she started to play her likodilo. While she was playing, yes, did you hear that? She had the chicken. The chicken was there on the window. How chicken? Chicken. Man. Chicken. Not today, chicken. I can't talk to you. I don't want you here, chicken. I'm not. I don't want to see you. How? The chicken went like. When Nokubonga looked on her side, there was a chest of drawers. She went there and wondered what was inside the chest. She opened. Oh, my friends, it was this beautiful golden dress. Wow. Oh, Nokubonga thought to herself. It was her mother's beautiful dress that she used to wear when she was going to events when she was as young as she was. How, Nokubonga? But the chicken, how did you? Chicken, not today. I am not going to do that. I know that you want me to go to the king's palace. I call on a chicken. The chicken went like, still by the window. Nokubonga knew that the chicken obviously wanted her to go to the king's palace. So Nokubonga dressed herself up quickly and went to the palace. When she got there, she overheard the MC going like, is there anyone who would like to entertain the king once more time? I've realized that the drum boys, you did very well. Yes, and I heard you going like Kwaichukucha. And who else would like to perform? Everyone was glued to the food that was on their table because they were feasting and they were having nice food prepared by the king. So when the MC announced that, they heard from behind everyone. It was uNokubonga with her ligodilo. The king commanded her to stop. The king, I know that flute. I know that flute. That flute belonged to King Udlamini. King Udlamini who passed a long time ago, and he left a daughter. Aren't you the one? uNokubonga went like, yes, my king, I am uNokubonga wakadlamini, the daughter of the late King Udlamini. When she said that, the king was in tears because the king went like, he knew Nokubonga's father, and he had promised Nokubonga's father that he was going to keep Nokubonga safe, and he never fulfilled his promise. So the king, on that day, he told the whole village that uNokubonga belonged to the royal family. How ugogo was just there wondering what was happening. The king said he was going to stay with uNokubonga for the rest of her life. And uNokubonga grew up to become a strong woman. When she became a strong woman, the king passed on, and uNokubonga was made the queen of the village. Cosi yaphela indaba. Halala Queen Nokubonga. My friends, thank you so much for joining us. And I would like to see who was commenting here on this story. Did you enjoy the story? Can you wave if you enjoyed the story? Yes, I can see so many of you, my friends, waving. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for enjoying this story of Unokubonga. And you know what? This story reminded me that I understand that we are in lockdown in some of our countries, right? And we miss our friends, we miss people, but it is of most importance to be to be to be to be patient, because there will come a time when we are no longer in lockdown, right, my friends? And when we are not in lockdown, it means we'll go back and see our friends. It was because of Nogubonga's patience that she finally became a queen. Let me see who my friends are who were watching today. Oh, my beautiful friends. Yes, Chipo was singing Tula Tula. And that colorful chicken. My friends, the chicken was so colorful. You see all these colors that are behind me. Yes, the chicken was that colorful. Thank you so much. And I will hand it over to our Chulu.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about earlier. We got cut off. Technology isn't always on our side. So now, did you love our wonderful story? Let's read what your comments say. Yes, everyone. Let's see. Lalu says she loved the story. Yes, and Veronique says she loved the story as well. Yes, Chipo says beautiful story. Friends, what do you think about Nokubonga's granny? I thought Nokubonga's granny was very mean. Yeah, she was making her slave away. Abuti Thembile, do you want to tell us where our story from today comes from?
So this story is
Hi, Sniper.
I don't know where it comes from, but I think it comes from a small town in Zimbabwe in the eastern area called Chipinge. Yes. And thank you so much, my friends, for listening. And I can see that Thando was also watching from Ekaelisha. And what do you think about Unokubonga, Nonki? Are you still there? I can see that Nonki has just disappeared on me. All right, it's fine, my friends. It is fine. Yes, so I'm also going to continue and read what you are saying. John says some pap ugali. Yes, it was the beautiful and most tastiest food that Nokubonga enjoyed that was cooked by her mom. Sian says, I love cake. I also love cake. I love sweet things. Likodilo, the flute. Do you know this flute is only made up of the pipe, the sanitary pipe that we use for tapes, right? It is just that. So if you want to make yourself, you just cut out a pipe and make a V shape and also get this. And you can make beautiful sounds. So my friends, thank you so much for joining us today. And I can see that we have people all the way from Zimbabwe, from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Ivory Coast, from Germany, from France. And thank you so much for joining us right now. Right now, as I am speaking, if you go on Facebook Live, on Play Africa Facebook page, our Baeletsi is waiting for us because she is also telling another story on the Play Africa Facebook page. So my friends, Thank you so much and hope to see you tomorrow. We love you very much and please stay smiling, stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was a nice story. Bye. Bye. That was a nice story.
Did you enjoy?